Open Systems Interconnection Model Project by Group 2, Amanda Whitesell, Stephen Barton, Eugene Markowski, and Harley M. Open Systems Interconnection Model. There are 7 layers to the Open System Interconnection Model. To start the encapsulation process to send information over the network, start with Layer 7. Application Layer. At the application layer, the protocol data unit is simply data. Common protocols of this layer include HTTP, FTP, SMB/CIFS, TFTP, and SMTP. The application layer has both client and server components. Problems of this layer include missing or misconfigured client or server software, incompatible or obsolete commands to communicate. Presentation layer, Layer 6. At the presentation layer, the protocol data unit is still just data. The presentation layer handles data formatting and translations. It also handles protocol conversion, data encryption and de-encryption, data compression and decompression, data representation, incompatibilities between operating systems, and graphics commands. Session Layer 5. At the session layer, the protocol data unit is still data. The session layer permits 2 computers to have ongoing communication, handles setups, maintains communications, and tears down sessions when they end. Uses domain name system and other resolution protocols. Checkpointing keeps the audio and video in sync. Checkpointing is a synchronization process between 2 related streams of data. Transport Layer 4. At the transport layer, the protocol data unit is a segment. The protocols are TCP and UDP. The source and destination port addresses are added as part of the transport layer header. When using the TCP protocol, the transport layer limits and manages flow control and window size by adding the window size field to the transport layer header. Also, when using the TCP protocol, the sequence and acknowledgement numbers are added to the field of the transport layer header. Sequence and acknowledgement numbers are used to ensure that all the data that was sent was received, and if the segments arrive out of order, then a sequence number can be used to reorder them. Networking layer, Layer 3. At the networking layer, the protocol data unit becomes a packet. Some of the software components of the network layer are Internet Protocol, Address Resolution Protocol, and ICMP. Also working at this layer are routers, firewalls, and certain remote access devices. The problems that occur at the network layer often include incorrect IP addresses or subnet masks, incorrect router configuration, and router operation errors. Data link layer, Layer 2. At the data link layer, the protocol data unit becomes a frame. This layer adds the MAC address to the packet as part of the data link layer header. Defines how computers access the network medium, called Media Access Control. The frame check sequence is added with the cylindrical redundancy check. The software component of this layer is the network interface card driver. The hardware components are the network interface card and switches. Problems occurring in the data link layer include collisions and invalid frames. Another problem at this layer results from trying to use incompatible network technologies such as token ring and Ethernet on the same local area network. Physical layer, Layer 1. At the physical layer, the protocol data unit becomes bits. This layer converts bits into signals for outgoing messages, converts signals into bits for incoming messages. This layer specifies details for creating a physical network connection, such as the type of connectors used to attach the medium to the network interface card. Encoding is representing zeros and ones by a physical signal, such as electrical voltage or light pulse. The components of the physical layer include cable and connectors, repeaters, and hubs. Problems occurring at the physical layer are often related to incorrect media, termination, electromagnetic interference, or noise that scrambles the signal, and network interface cards and hubs that are misconfigured or don't work correctly. Open Systems Interconnection Model. The de-encapsulation process happens when information has been received and starts from Layer 1.